Operation Hope.
I'm Coach Crystal with Hope Inside.
And we are here today talking about the money service industry. We actually have off camera someone who has some stats that just blew our mind on.
Yes, we do.
So now, brother, he's a banker. We're not going to reveal his name or the institution he's with, but the stats and the figures that he has that you're going to hear are just staggering. We have Crystal here is going to have this calculator, and just to kind of run over the stuff with you. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, let me start off by saying that the average local community banking center will house about 2,500 customers.
So about 2,500 profiles.
About 2,500 households, 2,500 households. This particular check cashing establishment had over 3,125 households.
So 3,125 households in the check cashing establishment, but the average bank only has about 2,500. And now you see this stuff every single day. This is what you do.
Every day. That's what we see every day. So what we find is a lot of people in the community are using these establishments as a banking center. So they're handling all their finances there.
So these are additional 3,000 people who are out of the system. They don't have a bank account. They're in that perpetual underclass of society, and they're just being preyed upon. Whereas opposed to with a banking institution like yourself, they might be able to get a loan. They might be able to purchase a home. They might be able to start a business. And these are things that you do every single day for your clients. But what do these check cashing facilities do for their clients?
Nothing. To take money out, you got to figure if half of those profiles are active, you're looking at 1,500 households. And if they charge on average between $7 and $10 per check that they cash for these individuals, when you do the math, you know, that's upwards over $10,000 a week.
How much is that a week, Crystal?
That's $10,500 a week, $42,000 a month, and $500,000 a year.
So that's $500,000 a year of fees that they're collecting from our communities. That's on a conservative estimate. From this check cashing facility that you witnessed yourself.
And that's just a local, and that was just a local supermarket that they did check cashing on the side.
Wow.
So that wasn't even their main source of income.
Wow.
That wasn't their main focus to cash checks. This was just a supermarket that did this as a side business. Because
a lot of these institutions and businesses alike, liquor stores, grocery stores, they're realizing that the money service industry, if they add it on to their regular business services, they can make a whole lot more money to the tune of maybe $500,000 extra just for individuals who don't know that they can be using your bank branch to open up a bank account and use your services free of charge.
Free of charge. Absolutely.
Wow. Well,
and in a safe environment, because they're going into these establishments and they're not in the how can I put it? They're not in environments where you want to be walking out with access of $1,000
in cash.
In cash.
So what is your assessment? Do you believe that we can that 2,500 profiles? Do you believe that we can actually get to those additional 3,000 families by just empowering them and getting them to use more banking institutions like yourself?
Absolutely. I just think that the individual doesn't see the big picture. They just see the $7 that they're paying at that time. They don't realize that before them, there was 500 other people that came in and cashed the exact check. So they don't really see how the economics work, especially when it comes to check cash.
And so if they're... If they're cashing their check at $7 per pop every week, most people get paid every week when they work in a factory job or a regular wage job. That's $336 a year that they're paying to get their own money.
So, you know, what we're going to do is Operation Hope. We're going to partner with institutions like yourself, and we actually believe that we're going to go after these check cashing places. We're not going to go after them directly. We're going to go after their clients. We're going to empower them. We're going to send them over to you. And we believe we can cut at least in Detroit by 2020, we're going to cut check cashing places in half on you.
Yes, we are. Absolutely. So if you want more information about how you can help us with our agenda, 313-506-9192, Hope Inside and Operation Hope.
Talk to you soon.